Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to, I guess this would be presentation number 2 of the trip from Redondo Beach, California to Virginia. I'm at Love's. We're at Love's now. You can see the price of the fuel. Unleaded is $4.15 and 9/10, and diesel $5.03. And there's Carl's Jr. here, so everybody's excited about that. This is one of my favorite stops. You can take showers here at Love's. You can do laundry. You can watch a movie if the movie room is open, or the television room. You can shop for all sorts of incidentals, food, of course, clothing, souvenirs, keepsakes, and gifts, and automotive equipment or supplies for your truck or your private motor vehicle. Just about anything you can think of will be at Love's. And this is there, as you can see in the distance, is the 40 east is where we're traveling. This direction over here is 40 west. So we're on Interstate 40, and moving along just fine. Here are the dogs that you were able to meet earlier. It's Jesse. This is Rhino. Hello, Rhino. And what's the other one's name? Huh?
Anakin.
Heineken?
Anakin.
Anakin. There's Anakin. These are corgis. Anakin is a male corgi, 9 years old, I think, or 7 years old. And that's a male corgi. These are the dogs that the Queen of England. They haven't barked once this whole trip. Can you believe it? These are very intelligent dogs. These are like the Westies. Anyway, they're both male, and the small one is that's Rhino. Rhino is 13. So both of these dogs are not spring chickens, to say the least. So I'll move around here and let them do their business. They'll be fed. They'll be watered. They're not They're not that happy, I don't think. This is. I would call them melancholy at this point. Perhaps sad. Oh, there's another corgi. Wow, look, another corgi. How old is yours? Wow, she's just a puppy. Wow. We have senior citizens over here. Wow. What's this one's name?
Her name is Connie.
Hello, Connie. Wow, 2 years old, huh?
2 years old.
What's your name?
Margaret.
Where are you from, Margaret?
From California.
Yeah, same here. I'm going to Virginia to drop off these 2 canines.
Aww.
Meet these dogs.
This is Connie.
Connie, 2 years old.
2 years old.
And I see you're sporting the leash that's not around the neck. I think anybody with a dog should try that. It seems a bit easier than pulling around by the neck. Wow, they're all friends. You know, these two haven't barked the whole time since we
Really?
left.
Connie?
Holy cow.
Sorry about that.
What a coincidence.
Right?
3 corgis.
Hi.
And what was the name of your dog?
Connie.
Connie's a female, I guess.
Yes. Connie the corgi.
Wow. Do you know where we're located right now about?
We're in Santa Rosa.
Which is
Santa Rosa, New Mexico.
About 100 miles east of Albuquerque?
I think so.
Wow.
Have a good day.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Wow, now that is something else. When you meet the same breed of dog at the same loves at the same time at the same date. Today is the 19th of February, and let's go over some of the particulars on some of the expenditures so far. We started in Redondo Beach at 160,291 miles. We picked up the canines from Johan in Moreno Valley or Riverside, and that gave us 160,368 miles on the truck. This is day 2. Jesse says it's day 1, but I think it's day 2. There goes a big rig, big engine, big engine. The first stop for gas was in Ehrenberg, Arizona, and that was $47.80. The fuel prices got cheaper as we moved east, of course. California is just something else. There's the corgis. They're out. They're both out. They're enjoying themselves, and they're probably wondering what the hell they're doing at a Love's 100 miles east of Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's probably what they're trying to figure out right now. Jesse is a smoker. Jesse is a smoker. And that gave us a mile. The first stop gave us a mile of 160,540. Our second stop was in Payson, Arizona, and that gave us 4305, and that was at 3:45 a.m. on the 19th. So we are moving quite along, and that gave us a total of 160,779. Our third stop was 12:23 New Mexico time this afternoon, and $37. You don't want to wait till the fuel tank is empty before you refuel. You don't know when the next refueling station might be, and that gave us a total of 161,033. So for you mathematicians out there, you can figure out how fast the train's going. If it's going 80 miles an hour, it's traveling west at 14 miles an hour with a headwind of 13 miles an hour. What would be the X or the Y? And you can figure out exactly. And the mileage now is 161. So we're done with 160,000. We're at 161,234. So still going strong. We're keeping it at about 70 miles an hour, and they're still passing us like crazy. I wanted to go over some of the food that we had here. A lot of people want to know, what are you eating on the road? This is extra sharp cheddar cheese. If you like cheese, you got to get extra sharp cheddar cheese. I mean, it's like that hot mustard at a Chinese food restaurant. You can't go anywhere without marshmallows. And I'm not talking about marshmallows to cook at a campfire. I mean marshmallows right out of the bag. I can't go anywhere without them. This bag has already been gotten into. I got these at Target. I think they were 99 cents a piece. Good and gather. Mini marshmallow. The mini ones are good too. You can pick them out of your crotch when they fall out of your face. You can't have too many marshmallows. There's another package of marshmallows. Jesse likes Gatorade. We got a case of Gatorade for the ride. Now you can't have a party without Ruffles, and I think everybody knows that. Jesse likes Doritos, so we got it looks like a family pack of Doritos. I think that was the only commercial Jay Leno ever did, I think, was for Doritos. He could have done so much more, but he didn't need the money and he didn't want to be bothered. There's Jesse's Doritos. I like Doritos, but not as much as you'll see in a minute. This is almost quite a mess. This is some pork chops. We'll put that up here for now, and hopefully it doesn't spill. There's the pork chops. What else do I have here? There it is, Ruffles. This is the original Ruffles. When you see Ruffles, you know something's going on, whether it's a celebration, a family gathering, a graduation. You know something is going on. What else? We got cups. I don't know why cups were... We haven't used these, and we probably won't use these. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That'll lay in your gut. That'll stick with you. It'll also sometimes give you problems in the latrine area. Tuna fish sandwiches. We got a few tuna fish sandwiches. Looks like another one. And a hot dog that I'll have probably now. So that's what's going on with the food. I'll put down. There's the yogis. There they are. Say hello. Yeah, they're wondering what the heck they're doing in the back of a 1991 Toyota pickup that has no business going across the country with a 30-year-old or some odd 30-year-old vehicle. And they're just going, really? Really? You're going to drive this across country with two dogs in the back? My brother Jay was against this trip. I think my sister Mary Ann was suspicious. My friend Scott Bixler wanted to know if I was crazy because these seats don't recline. We haven't gotten a hotel yet. We don't know if we will. We might even beat them to the residence. Then what are we gonna do? Always bring a flashlight wherever you go. I gotta put this on the wide lens here. I've got a flashlight in case we need that. Aspirin, charges. Always take aspirin. Duct tape. Always carry some duct tape when you go on a road trip. You don't know, you might have a hose that blows out, or you need to gag somebody. You gotta have duct tape. It's the only thing that works. What else do I got in here? That's about it. Just some incidentals. Always carry a plastic knife. I've got a few plastic knives because you always want to cut your always give me this thing. You always want to have a plastic knife. You don't know when you're going to have to cut something in half. So that's it. That's the update. 100 miles east of Albuquerque in New Mexico at the Loves. You want me to hold the other one? Okay, he's good. So that's it, just an update on the trip. And some of the supplies, some of the food we're eating on this trip. And going across America, it's just a beautiful thing. Now about this hood. A lot of people had questions about this hood. The latch is latch, see? The latch won't come up. It won't come up unless you release it. When I got into the accident in Austin, it rearranged this whole front of this thing. It's like a broken nose. It's never the same. And so it does latch. And what you're seeing here, these are just safety in case that latch lets loose. It'll keep this from going up, and if it does go up, it'll give us time to pull the car over to a safe area off the freeway perhaps, or the interstate. But so don't be alarmed. But when the big trucks pass us, this thing starts to talk to you, this thing starts to talk to you a little bit, but you get used to it. And so that's the latch. Otherwise, everything's open. There's U-Haul. And look at that trailer. A lot of trailers. Everybody's doing something. As my brother Jay says, everybody's moving and shaking. Okay, I'm gonna cut it out here. We'll give you some updates as we move along. we may be able to make Amarillo, Texas by tonight. We get tired, we're taking turns driving, and we're just concerned for the health and well-being of the two canines, which is understandable. And now the trick here, there's another canine. There's another canine. Now look at this guy, he's got his whole family. He moved his whole house. Look at that. And a car, because you don't want to, once you park that at the RV park, you want to be able to get around in your vehicle and not drive that damn thing around. That's a nice pickup. Just bring money. 50 grand, 55, 60. Just bring money. Oh, there's this guy. All right. All right, he's blowing his horn. Very nice. Very conscientious individual. Now the trick to when we leave here is to get on the 40 east. You don't want to get on 40 west and find out you went back to where you came from. So I'm going to leave it at that. There's the truck. There's Lowe's. Have a good rest of the Saturday. Have a wonderful Sunday, and we'll check in with you tomorrow. See how it's going. If the truck will make it. If I'll make it. If Jesse will make it. If the two canines will make it.